How's the Wheeling Flash doing?
Pretty well. Practice has been going well. I feel like I've really improved from last year, just from a confidence standpoint, kind of knowing what to expect going into practices, kind of understanding the philosophy, how Coach wants you to play. So, so far, so good.
And what have you learned from Javon, Dax? What have they encouraged you to progress on?
Like off the court, just stay consistent, staying in the gym. On the court, just knowing my role. I've been shooting the ball pretty well, so I feel like I can definitely spread the floor, play off Javon, let him get the ball screen, and kind of just get out of line with my defender and make shots.
What about defensively? How do you think you progressed?
I think in just a year's past, I've definitely improved. I feel like I understand the method to all the chaos with the press, and kind of understand the spots I need to be in. I don't really know how to think anymore. It's kind of just a reaction. Last year maybe I was a step behind because I didn't think before what I was doing, but I feel like I'm definitely learning.
You prepared to play more this year?
Definitely. Just from a confidence standpoint, I feel like I've been playing well. But yeah, I'm definitely ready to play this year.
Get me through that jump from Wheeling Central, West Virginia basketball to Big 12 basketball. Where do you start with that?
No, it's definitely different. I feel like last year was kind of a growing year for me. Maybe I didn't get to play as much as I wanted to, but looking back, just being able to practice for a full year and going at guys like JC and Tariq and Tavon last year, it's different. But this year I feel like just from last year I've learned a lot, just confidence and everything. But this year's going to be good.
What did you learn playing with JC and Dax? What have they taught you?
Just play hard first of all. JC's always in the gym, so try to compete with him, see if you can get in the gym more or whatever like that. But I feel like I can play off them pretty well because they're pretty good at attacking the rim, collapsing the defense, and I just kind of space out and hit shots.
What about the new guys? Can you give us a rundown of what you've seen from them?
They're definitely growing. Like I said, you come in and you know everything, and you're right on the bottom again. But they're progressing pretty well. Defensively is always the biggest thing. Offensively, they can all score, but just knowing where to be on defense is the hardest thing.
Chase, for kids coming out of high school, there's so many options. Enroll in college, or go to prep school, or the option that you went. Is that what you felt comfortable with? Would you have done that again? Knowing what you do now.
Just coming out straight out of high school, definitely. Last year I wasn't sure if I get redshirted or not.
Right. That's another option.
Yeah, definitely. But I feel like it all kind of played in my advantage. I got into some Big 12 games, got a little taste of that, so I know what to expect. I feel like if I got redshirted, I would just have the practice atmosphere. So getting in a couple Big 12 games definitely motivated me to want to play more.
How do you swallow your ego though, from high school to when you're a star, I could be in here and chasing down balls?
Yeah. I feel like I've always been a humble kid, so I try not to let the ego get in the way. But obviously, I knew coming in I wasn't going to be the man, so I kind of had that mindset. And like I said earlier, just kind of know my role and know my job and try to perfect that as best as I can.
Can you wait, this year and maybe next year to get to be the man?
Hopefully, next year or the year after, or I can do that. But this year, I'm really just focused on playing my role.
What's that going to be?
I feel like spotting up, hitting shots, just making the basic play. I feel like I maybe won't have to create so much with the ball because we have Javon and Dax to do that, but just play off them pretty much.
What do you tell the new guys coming in this year? Having gone through it last year.
Expect to get yelled at, and try not to take it too personal because they're just trying to make you better. I remember last year, a couple practices, I got screamed at pretty good. Kind of took it too personal, and it kind of affected my next day. You know what I mean? So I think this year, just telling them that each day is a new day, and I feel like that's where I've grown the most. Just being able to take their criticism and grow from it.
Chase, what's it like the first time on this jump ship?
It's interesting, especially the first time going on the treadmill. It's not fun, but he's just doing it because he cares. He wouldn't yell if he didn't like you, so I kind of take that approach to it.
Chase, you mentioned a couple times finding your role. just interesting because you want to find a way on the floor, trying to do as many things well as you can. It sounds like you've come to grips with, I know my thing, I'll do that the best I can and work on the other stuff later.
Definitely. Like I've been saying, I feel like I can definitely spread the floor. I just feel like if you don't have to do too much with this team. We have guys that are good at certain things, and in order to play, you have to be good at that one certain thing. So I'm just embracing my role.
Were you guilty at times last year of trying to impress in too many areas, or trying to work on too many things, but realistically that wasn't going to happen in the game?
Because like last year, just in that summer going into the season, I just worked on everything, not knowing what to expect. After having a year under my belt, I feel like I know what I need to really focus on and what real game-like shots I'm going to get during the game. So just having that growing experience.
When was the last time you dunked on a stranger's basketball?
I haven't had much time to do that.
Pioneer that movement, right?
Yeah. Everyone started doing the drive-by dunk challenge.
Not right.
I know. I should have copyrighted it.
Give credit.
It's a big jump for any high schooler, especially coming from a small class in West Virginia. Were there types of moves or things in your game that worked at that level that you had to abandon when you got up here?
I wouldn't say abandon, but maybe speed up a little bit. Just my shot in general. I feel like I've gotten better at shot preparation, getting my feet ready before. Where in high school, you can catch the ball, take your time, and I can still get my shot up. But now it's like everything before you get the ball is extremely important. Get your feet set, get lined up. Just trying to speed things up, I would say. But at the same time, slowing down on offense, not rushing.
Being calm, not being in a rush.
Yeah.
I'm guessing AAU helped in that respect too. There's a better level athlete.
Yeah, no disrespect to sing away, but some games were competitive and some games weren't. But in AAU, every game was against the best player on their high school team. Playing against nationally ranked guys. So AAU definitely prepared me for that.